So we're in Minneapolis, downtown. This building is interesting here. It has this on top, and it's two pillars with an archway above it, a horseshoe magnet, it looks like to me. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with magnetism. Are they saying something here in this symbolism? Yeah, I know people are gonna go and say, oh, it's all sorts of Freemasonry types of symbolism and all that. I get that, but this is a strange building. It's concrete reinforced. It says it's actually a concrete structure. It may be, but I'll take a look at it here. I'll meet you up there. So here we are up close. It's very strange. It's concrete, and I've read about this before. I didn't read up again. But I did read that it was a concrete structure. It does kind of seem like it could be. The walls are kind of thin right there. But it goes way down into the ground here. The windowsills are all concrete. This is all concrete. These are concrete. And these are very Art Deco-ish. And I think this was like a 1920s build, they say. That's what they say. I don't know about that with the windows in the ground right there, you know, and those bricks over there on the side there. So what are those doing there? So likely this is a brick structure. What's going on here? Yeah, see those bricks? And they're glazed. They're white glazed bricks. Give me a break. Fucking glazed. And look at the paint job here. Look at the horseshit paint job they did here. Look at this. Look at this. They painted the stone here, or the concrete. Look what they did. It's dripping over those beautiful, beautiful old world fucking bricks. Those are glazed bricks, white glazed bricks over there too. White glazed. And down there they have hardwood floors. Up here, the hardwood floors. Very interesting. And it looks damaged, it looks burnt. The windowsills are always burnt in these buildings, the sills. And that's not where they should be burnt. You see how they're always burned? And they're burned. It's not just weather on these. I mean, I've seen these. I'll show you something down here downtown later on. How about that? I'll show you some sills that had exploded. But I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna show you a few things around here. Oh, look at this archway. It's enormous. That's enormous. So yeah, very interesting building. Little asterisks up here, and there's some castles around here. We're gonna go check them out. There's one right here, and I'm gonna show you a couple of them. This one as well kind of resembles one I can show you. Oops, let me zoom out. So the top of this one as well, very much in resemblance of a castle, right? Yeah. And over here, that's where we're headed next. There's a castle right there, and there's one behind me down here, and they're everywhere, and we'll look at them quickly here. Wow, the sun is glinting off of it. It looks like a diamond. It looks like a diamond. I'm not sure if the camera's doing justice for that. This is my phone, but it's like a diamond the way the sun's hitting off of it. Yeah, it was better from back there. Hang on, I'll back up. See from back here? When the sun's at that angle, holy smokes. Meet you up there. All right, so here's another castle here. So we saw the first one, right? And then this one here, missing a spire. That's common in Minneapolis. St. Paul, the Twin City, the capital city, is not. That's not the same story. Most of them are still in place. There has one in place there. It's beautiful too. It's very, very decked out. Very decked out. Okay. Holy smokes. So it's been remodeled quite a bit. So there's been some refurbishing, but there's a lot of what seems to be original stuff going on, like the doors. They're for giants, and they're huge wood doors with the huge rivets and the hinges, you know, across the entire door. Maybe we have to go up there and look at those doors. Okay, so, you know, like these old doors here, I'm just not convinced that's our building. I'm not sure what all this is here on the ground. Very weird concrete here. See this concrete, and then they got these squares like cement. And then look at these. Oh my god, the handles and all. Oh, the handles and all. Yeah, look at these old hex bolts. And that's interesting that these are not standards. So those are replacements. Yeah, they're replaced. It's cheap metal. But well, here's a standard right here. Original standard right there. Standard right there. Those are original. They had standards. They had. Oh, look at them. Even the. For fuck's sake. This gotta be tapped up a little bit. They gotta tap that up in there. Coming out. But yeah, the wood's still in great shape. It's really not. I mean, they treated so well back then. It seems to be quite old. Sorry, I keep moving around here and make it dizzy, hey? Make it dizzy. And look at this cast iron. Great work too. This is a work of great blacksmiths here, in my opinion. That's what I would expect them to do. They're all the same almost, pretty much damn near. If not, maybe they are. Yeah, they are. And cast out of the same mold. These are kind of Art Deco-y right here. So those are replacements. But and they've redone stuff here. But some of it seems to be original. Like all these here seem to be original here. They dumbed a lot of it down. There's missing a bunch. It's missing a ton of stuff. But I think they left some of this stuff original. It seems to be quite old up there and pretty detailed. And you got your turkey right there, and you got your flower and your shield. All the the typical usual Phoenician knickknacks and all that jazz. Those are granite. Those are granite. And the machined granite. Now there's one more castle down here. It's enormous. There's castles everywhere. This building here, I don't even want to get into this building here. Oh, the doors are open. That's creepy. Oh god, it goes. Oh man, I'll tell you what. We'll talk about that building later, okay? I have some footage from this building at night. Outside of it. Ain't no way I'm going in that building. I'll tell you that much. Ain't no way I'm ever going in that building. And I'll tell you why later. I'll meet you up by the next castle. Okay, a quick pit stop here. Not far from that building, that castle over there. There's another, well, we got a little castle tower here, but this is not what I was talking about. Look at this here. Okay, we're going way down. Way down. And this building here, I want to show you this building. Notice quickly that the windowsills are black and smoked. They're burnt. Why is that? Why are they always burnt? They're always smoked. What's even more interesting, look at the top of the chimney, for fuck's sake. That stack. All this extreme attention to detail. So this building is interesting. I stopped here because well, there's something in the front that I want to look at, but over here this building belongs to, and it's facaded with terracotta, and it seems to have been done after the damage. See the damaged bricks here? See they were red. Now they're yellow and gray, the colors of limestone. They were turning into limestone. And then right here, see how muffed the mortar is here? How muffy, and then look at the clean mortar here from when they put this terracotta facade. Look at here. So you got a guy here with a honey pot. A guy here with a honey pot. Washing his hair in the honey. I don't know. And this is all their work. And I'll show you whose building this is. But yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what's going on here with this little repair. Kind of a plasticky. But you can see the facade here has been placed after the fact, after this building's been heavily damaged. You see this here? You see how look at that big stone in there. There's no way that they would have let that, I mean, there's no way they would have left that little stone there in the mortar. And there wouldn't have been a stone in the mortar in the first place like that. But if there had been, they would have picked it out. They would have picked it out. That's damage. Look whose building it is. Look who's building is with a little portico entryway here. This beautiful little portico with the eyeball. Yeah, 1,200. Yeah, give me a break. Not fooling anybody, but not anymore. Historic nothing. Historic nothing. So here we got some artifacts here though. Look at these. Can you get any more lifelike than that? I mean, any more real? I mean, holy shit. And they're old too. And these blocked up windows here seem to be quite old and damaged as well. Look at the mortise is bleeding out. It bled out. Oh, it's all in a pool here. There's a big pool of it in here. That's all mortar in there, see? It's a big pool in the corner. I'm not sure if you can see that. And over here too, a big pool in the corner. See? Right here. There's a big in the corner, and right here in the corner. That's all mortar in the corner right there that's bled out. See it bled out of there? Speed walking it. And look at this entryway here, this doorway. Not for giants, but it's a bit extreme here. It's old. It's wood, and look at the work. That's impressive. I don't know. And look at the old world. Look at the old world handle here, and all these standard screws all painted over. That's old paint too. It's good paint. It's a good paint. I was the painter. It's old, but it's good paint. More old vents here. Different from the ornate ones over there, but still. And another one of these doors. Hang on. So what they've done here, it seems that they had some damage. Well, you see here, all the damage here on the bricks. You see that, all that? Right? Lots of nails there too. I don't know what all the nails are for. But lots of damage as well. Lots of nails, lots of metal. Now look, see, they're all nails. Oh, look at all these. And likely there was bricks vacated right here. Give me a break. They're vacated. Then they had to put something there, so they put some of this. It's not even, I thought it was terracotta. Fired terracotta. That's not. It's not. Look, it's a concrete. I thought it was a fired terracotta. I don't think so. So this was in the top here, the top rib. They fasten those right into the bricks as well. They can be iron or they can be bronze. Iron or bronze. And these ones are iron. So they'll turn red, and the bronze ones turn blue and green. So that's interesting right here. They have all the way up. Even up there. The damage, the burnt. See? And very interesting. So, a lot of people around here. So I'm gonna show you. Oh, the sun's going off that building down there, that castle. That's the window that we were looking at. That's the window. So look at these windows here. I'm talking about the ones inside. See the glass? Very, very interesting glass. And this one's different, but those ones are like a wavy glass, and it's very textured, very nice. This one's different. This one's different. See that one? And then this one? And then this doorway here, like a sandstone polymer here. And then look at these hinges. Look at the rivets. Strange rivets here. Strange rivets, like a little rhombus. Parallelogram rivets here. Old world handle. Nice glass. This is interesting. And look how nice they had this. All this rotted wood. Hey, there's a ladybug.
Just run.
Anywho, so that's very interesting. And the paint's really good. It's done really well too. Look to the joints, how clean it, how perfect they are.
Taylor,
very nice work, and the routing worked too. So who was routing? Like who had all the technology to route all this wood everywhere? You know, and like even the 1600s. I saw stuff in the art museum from the 1600s. So they say, and the wood was rotted with the most detailed and finest of marauders I've ever. Just ridiculous. But now the big castle down here. Sorry, there's a lot of people around here, but I've showed you these buildings before as well over here. There was bricks on the building that were all damaged and melted. These are all melted too at the bottom here. You can see the heat differentials here. You see the wavy bricks here. They're vacating, and yeah, vacated bricks down here. See, they're vacating from the mortar. They're vacating. All right, lots of nails, lots of nails. What are all the nails for? I don't know. That's a lot of nails. Just a ton of them. Those are all nails. Okay. You know, I didn't even see the one down the street, and I forgot there's another one down behind me here. This is all downtown Minneapolis, mind you, okay? So, there's that one, and here's the big one. Now, just get a load of this. Get a load of this. Yeah. Are you kidding me? It's missing all its spires. All of them. There's like 3. 1, 2, 3 missing on those 3 towers. 4. Excuse me. 4 missing spires. That one's missing one as well. The one that we just came from with the light display on the window. That one missing a spire. The one over here, and then we had the castle around the corner right there that we just saw in the beginning. We're downtown. Okay. Let's get up closer to this castle here, and I might as well take you to the one that's back behind me here too, just to show you they're everywhere. But you know, we got one right there, you know, and then 2 blocks down, we got this enormous. It goes way down there, way down there. It's all the same building. That all the way down to that. That's all one building. This is all one building. Oh, there's something over here I want to show you too. That's really neat. Okay, so coming up onto this one, now check this out. Huge cymatic window. It's been stripped out of its rose window, but you get the idea. There's a dome behind here somewhere. I don't know what that is. I'll have to go check that out later. The dome. And all the windows are replaced here. They've all been replaced with new stained glass. It's very crude, very mosaic looking. And it's a big castle here. Enormous multi-sectional castle. And it's 2 blocks down from the one down there. So, very interesting. And I'll show you something neat behind me here as well. But this is impressive. It's missing all its spires. See the big vents up here? This one has big vents. The vents have been stripped out right there for the metal, like, because they're good metals in here as well. All that metal. And they take for the metal, so they melted it down. They took all those ones out. They went ridiculous in Minneapolis. I'll tell you what. They stripped all of the. Oh my God! There's some squirrels getting it on right there. I caught them. Anywho, look down here. This sunken park right here, and all this upside down masonry. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Yeah, you better believe we're gonna take a look at this. So, this castle here, yeah, it's just interesting. It's enormous. Look at these round tower bits. It's all one building. It goes way down that way. It goes way down that way. Hey, let's take a look this way. I don't remember seeing it this way. And then this thing across is sunken. Obviously, it was a building. I mean, look. This is pipes in here and all types of. I don't know what all these big. I don't know. There's an old building right there too. Look at that old building right there. Caribou Coffee's in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the murals. We have to look at that too. Before it gets dark here, it's gonna get dark real quick. But this whole brutalist park here, I'm not sure. It was a building plot. There was a building here. That's why it's sunken and low, because the buildings were down below, and the streets were raised up around them. And it's very crude. They're crudest concrete work, and the worst materials too. Oh, that's the worst of the worst kind of concrete. Look at the repairs they do. They're doing that on purpose to make it look terrible. Look at this. This is the worst kind of concrete you can possibly. This is the worst of the worst. Shit. Oh my god, it just crumbles to dust. It just crumbles to dust. It's so bad, and this is so bad too. Look at these little wavy lines. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's hideous. It's hideous. Look at this. It's on purpose. For people like us who are paying attention. See, St. Paul, the concrete masonry everywhere is and the brick masonry on the ground is impeccable. They spend a lot of money in St. Paul to just, I mean, everything is beautiful though. It's a blast when you're on a longboard riding through the city of St. Paul downtown. Let me tell you what, you're going through all different kinds of masonry. You're going over granite, you're going over soft like sandstone-y stuff, and it's just, and bricks, flat as glass. So hey, the Volkswagen making some noise. Let's get down into this park here and take a look, and then we'll sneak a peek at that building over there. And you can walk all through here. It's interesting. Look at this. I'll take the steps. Big steps, small steps, steep steps. Very weird. And it was just a building. So I'm gonna go down this way where the squirrels were getting it on. They actually were. They were. Ah, this is so hideous. Oh my god. I just can't even believe this. I hear the bells going off. That's City Hall. Look at this. It's the worst concrete. It just crumbles at the joints. And it's just a very inconsistent aggregate here. Big, small. It looks like it's blown out, but it's not. It's just hideous. So walking down this here, and look at this. It's very brutal. It's a brutalist. And look at those doors in there. It's creepy. Under the road, oh, it's a restroom. So that's a gross restroom right there. Look at and look at this. Are you kidding me? Look at that. What are these? What's in there? What is in there? What are the vents for? And all these here. I don't know what these are for hiding. I don't know. Good place to hide though. Good place to hide. And there's all sorts of and these are like wood boards. I was riding a skateboard on this stuff earlier, and it sounds like wood. You hear it? It sounds hollow. You hear it? So look at this junk. It's brutal. This is a brutalist design, brutalist architecture, and it's meant to offend us. It's meant to be energy draining. So we're gonna quickly take note of that, so we don't let that happen. But yeah, now that we've protected ourselves and we're aware, yeah, that's what it's meant to do, and it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. It's cracking apart. Look at this. These are it's just I don't know if you can see, they're just not, I mean, this one's sunken too low, this one's sunken up too high. And look at these, just, I don't know if you can see that. Everything is just, nothing is flush, everything is sinking and raised up and lumpy in there, very lumpy. And these little concrete posts. I bet you I hit that with my skateboard, with my wood skateboard deck, it would probably crack it. Look at this right here. And these steep steps you can kind of just play around on and get hurt and, you know, fall down and hit your funny bone or something. And there's another door in there. Why is there doors? Because there's a building down below here. Hey, that one's wood. Hang on. Can we open that one? Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a machine. What the fuck? Water in there. Pumping water. The hell is that? That's weird. Some sort of a pump or something. Isn't that strange? And the castle behind here. The lights went on in that window. And look at that. That's an original window right there. The one in that one right there. Obviously. It's just a symmetrical design. It's beautiful stained glass. Amber stained glass. And they just put the light on. I wanted to take a look at the mural on this old building behind me here. Why not? Oh, the round maze. That's good work on that brickwork right there. That round. It's an ugly, brutal building, but they do stuff like that. It's an obtuse angle as well. It's weird why they're doing that. Huh. This is an ugly building though. All these are ugly buildings. Not this one though. And what are these big pipe organ things here? What do those do? They're venting from down below. And this stuff is just horrible. I mean, it's a little bit better over here. This stuff is a bit better, but it's just lumpy. It's not straight. I'm not gonna ride my skateboard on this stuff because I know they're already waiting for me to do that. And no, that's not why I'm here with this. Wait, with the longboard? Yeah. All right. They are watching me over there, though. So yeah. Oh, they're gone now. Okay. There's an enormous mural here, and this is too much. I've never even seen this before. Oh my God! There's all sorts of. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. What I see from here is I see shining like glass. Oh my God! Look at the shells and the iron. Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me. So look at these little stacks on the roof here. I see all sorts of terracotta going on here. I see fired. It looks like pottery that was just fired, and is just, you know, glass, you know, shining like glass. Like imagine a vase coming out of a kiln. That's what I see up there. These shields. Look at this. They're shining like glass, and they're fired terracotta. I'll get up closer so you can see it shining, but it's because it's blue. It's not black. It looks black in the screen, I think. But do you see this Phoenician biz going on here? This mural. All sorts of creatures in there. All sorts of creatures. All sorts of stuff going on. Well, it is repeating. It is repeating. But there's a griffin right there. See that griffin? Center screen. And there's a shield right here, and those are all shining like glass. Like a pot coming out of the kiln. Let me show you. This is Brit's Pub. This is ridiculous. And the terracotta tiles, like the roof shingles. It's all terracotta. Oh my God. What are all these? The Phoenician. Give me a break. Yeah, it's the whole building, the whole facade's terracotta. Look, it's a glazed donut terracotta. This is fired terracotta facade. See in here? Terracotta. Fired terracotta. It's glazed. It's glazed. It was shiny, but oh, it still is shiny. See? It's glazed. See how shiny it is? And up here, there's a big crack in that one right there, and it's been filled in. Huge cracks down them. Huge cracks. Look at these cracks. You see that? And look at the detail in the dragons. And what's that? What's that piece of? Oh, that's an urn right there, looking like tech. And a huge winged disc up there. That's impressive. Now up here, oh, look at these. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, hang on. Okay, here's these shining like glass. I don't know if you can see the shine. They are. I'm telling you, they're shining like glass. You can see this one. You see it there. And all these, they're all the same mural here. These terracotta, and the whole facade is terracotta. You see these here? These twisted pillars in between these frames. And it's all terracotta. Fired terracotta. Sorry, there we go. That's all fired terracotta. Excuse me, my skateboard's taken off. And over here, this big iron gate up here above the entryway as well. Oh wow, I didn't see that either. This tree's not helping. Let's see. So huge shells right here. Wait, let me get this damn skateboard out of the way. Look at this. Look at this. In the detail, there's scales on those things. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, Gryffindor. Get that out of here. Thank you. So, look at this. Look. There are scales on those things. That's the level of detail. And all the way up. These are shining like glass. These blue and yellow shields. And look at the details on these pillars in the frames. You see that? There's all sorts of like griffins and stuff in there. And floral designs and all sorts of creatures. And look at this one here. See? There they are themselves. The Phoenicians. The Phoenicians, they're not people, they're not humans. They don't have feet. They're like mermaids, they're Phoenicians. And see here, the dragons in the middle here, there's two dragons coiling over that piece of tech right there, whatever that is. Looks like tech. Cherubims. Cherubims. And this is just impressive. Holy smokes. Okay, so that was interesting. There's that castle back there. Are you kidding me? And there's one down, I mean, that's the same castle down there, remember? All this whole building. And then there's the one down there, the one that we saw behind this building in the beginning. And they're everywhere, really. These old, with the towers and such. Look at this clock here, it's hideous. The numbers are the wrong way. It's supposed to be upside down over here. It's supposed to follow the contour of the circle. They're not supposed to be upright like this. And they have, this is hideous. Look at this. Look at these little balls spinning around here. Hey, I'm not impressed. I don't know. I'm just not impressed with that. That doesn't impress me. And here's the other castle that I was talking about behind me. And this is where we'll end it, but I mean, another huge multi-sectional castle here. These are all the same building. It's all one building. And it's missing a spire, of course. Towers are not built without spires. I see many photographs of the same ones, the same towers. They all have spires in the past. And red doors. And big red doors. So what does that mean? And look at those huge... Oh, I guess you can't. Those hinges are nuts. Seems like new stained glass windows. Yep, they are. They're all sorts of symbols and scenes and all that. But there's an original cymatic window right there. And they removed that one, it seems. Yeah, and more vents here. They're still there. They're still present here, but... And these are really strange all over the place too. There's tons of these weird parking ramps everywhere. They're really interesting. I might go around and show some of those one of these days. And there's some, it's all limestone now, but it was brick. It's been I think this had a facade. It's a brick building, but it might have a stone facade. From what it looks like. And there's a huge chunk. Oh wow. Didn't even notice that before. Oh, never mind. That's just the construction. I thought there was a huge... I guess we're confused back here. Anywho, city of Minneapolis. and take care, everyone. Love you all. That's ugly. You know, that's a statement right there. So are these. In these brutal buildings.